I began to learn the shady history of Nootropolis shortly after my week-long holiday in the Blue Pens. Most events happened before my time, but I was soon to get swept up in the events which had transformed this radical, free-thinking utopia into the polluted pit of boredom it is today. Something was up with the population, something unnatural and sinister. My life and theirs were about to change forever. I'll start right at the beginning. I was spending a little quality time, walking a couple blocks and whistling a particularly annoying tune I had composed. Suddenly, from out of the smog... Whoa! Hi, guys. I spent 7 lousy days in a Spartan blue box, basically for being too happy. And on every one of those days, those norm guys piped into my cell what can only be described as elevator music. Normalizing, they call it. Whew. Then, on the last day, frustrated? Want to meet some like-minded individuals? Want to do something about the state of the city? Get a job and snoop around Plush Rest. You'll find a group in one of the dumpsters around the back. An empathizer. This was my first contact with people on the same wavelength. Stuff was about to change for the first time in almost 40 years.
I'm coming in after you!
Hi guys, my name's EarthToLydia. Welcome to Normality. This is actually a game that I used to play when I was really little. It came out about 20 years ago now, 1996, and I'm kind of playing this out of curiosity. I saw it online and thought, well, this should be good. And I'm kind of curious as to how many other people played this as a kid. So without further ado, let's begin. Would help if I had my keyboard turned on. Right, there we go, cool. Okay, so after the amount of years that I spent playing this opening scene, I actually do remember what we have to do here. So, come on. Oh yeah, we have this little voodoo doll thing. This is sort of how we interact with anything. Instead of having, like, you know, an option menu, we have this little voodoo doll of us, Kent. So
look at that bald patch. I'm sure the scissors were never that big.
they probably will not. Right, okay. Now, what we have to do is get this little guy. Ah.
Okay, but if it pecks me, it's history.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I've got it.
As quite cool of an interface as this is, it does get pretty, you know, it takes a while to get used to. Oh. Ah. This guy wants me to put the TV on. So I'm gonna have to look under here.
Okay, it's important to be comfy. I think this would be more useful in the next few minutes.
So we're combining this with the remote. There we are.
Aha! It's keeping the TV on. Yes, this might fool that rookie Norm out on the landing. Pecking bird plus stubborn remote equals permanently on TV.
Genius.
Yo, dude.
Yo, dude. Ooh, excuse me. Right. So we had to
I'll just let it boil.
boil the kettle. Hang on. I remember this part. I'll take a towel.
Okay, I have it.
I suppose the only really, like, annoying thing about this game in terms of how it works is, to my knowledge, there's absolutely no way of looking up or down. You just sort of have to, you know, go with it.
I'll soon have this sucker out.
Oh, nice.
That's disgusting. Take a shower, baby.
Take a shower, baby. Right, okay. Wait. Why are there footprints on your wall? Wait. Have you been, like, free running in your apartment, Ken? Okay, whatever. Right. So, I want to use the coffee cup.
I'll just pour in this water. Easy does it.
Okay. Right. Oh, right, okay. I remember what we had to do. We had to... Okay, we have a rat in the washing machine. And we want to use this on
Yeah,
it.
this is heavy enough to smash the glass.
Exactly. My point exactly. And then...
This must come in handy.
Yes. I really do remember more than I thought I would. Okay. Look at that butt. Look at those eyes, man. Dude. Look like somebody just put jelly beans on a mouse and was like, yeah, this'll do. Okay. Right. There's definitely more stuff in here.
It just doesn't want to open.
There we are.
See what's down here. Aha! There's some ah! That's done it. I've broken it.
I mean, yeah, sure. Like, whose sofa doesn't break in half like that and somehow half in size? Okay, strange gizmo.
I got it, but I'm not comfortable with the idea.
Why not? I mean, by the look of it, it was just like a spring with a fan on top.
Right, got him.
Yeah, we could do with some money.
It got disconnected by the norms for being a health risk.
Seriously? That's taking it a bit too far. Okay, if you couldn't guess by the little intro, then we live in a place which is pretty much conquered by these people called norms, and they want everybody to sort of lead a boring, normal life as possible. And we, as Kent...
There's still a horrible stench coming up from that hole. There's still
Okay,
a
I get
horrible
it.
stench coming up from that hole in the bath.
Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, we want to like rebel against them and kind of take them down, I guess. What have we got in here?
This milk is an antique. I'm seeing if I can make cheese.
All right. What? What?
Ah, the after effects of a cooking accident. It ruined my white shirt, too.
I imagine it probably would, yeah.
What a surprise. It's still dark and cloudy. It would make such a stiff, but I can manage it.
Let's go.
I'll be glad to get out of here. Carefully does it. Don't look down.
Oh, hello, Mr. Man. With your yellow Mac and your camo tarpaulin. How the devil are you, sir? Okay, hang on. This is a little loud. There we go. Much better. Let's speak with you.
Hi there. Can you give me a lift down to the street, old man?
Hey, less of the old prefix, please. Name's Di. If I were to take you down, what will you do in return?
What do you need, Di? I have lots of stuff inside. How about a nice cushion? It must be hard sitting on that cold metal all the time.
Don't worry about that, boy. The only thing that needs warming are my heart and my hands. How about a nice warm beverage?
A beverage, you say? I think we can do that.
Okay, what flavor drink do you want?
Coffee, milk, quickly. There's a good boy.
What do you think I am, your dog? Right, okay.
See you a little later, Di.
Sooner rather than later, I hope.
Bye, Die. Okay, he wanted a coffee. So, that is what we made inside. We had the really old, dirty kettle, which pours water, which looks brown, and we want to... Sorry, excuse me. We want to combine that with the jar of white paint that we picked up, because what I skipped was actually, it says it looks like milk in texture because it's so watery. So
Well, I don't suppose it wouldn't hurt that much. The strong abrasive edge of the coffee will probably mask the chalky aftertaste of the paint. At least it looks like milk.
exactly, there we go. That's what we like. Okay, so here you go, Di.
Here you go, Di. Sorry about the delay.
Hey, thank you, Sonny. Have you down in no time. Say, this coffee tastes a little, unique.
Yeah, it has a special secret ingredient left to me by the previous occupiers of my apartment.
Well, that's a secret you might want to let me in on one of these days.
Di?
Yes?
Let's ask him about the gizmo.
Say, do you know what this throbbing, worry thing is?
I don't have a clue, but I feel a bit weird when I'm near it.
That's what she said. Okay, let's talk about the weather while we can. We might as well.
Why is every day so gray? The air quality is very poor today.
It's been like this for nearly 30 years. Since just before I began my new life in this cradle, I haven't seen the sun for decades. It used to cheer up men, women, cats, dogs, and plants. It all seemed a lot happier back then, before the great shake-up.
What great shake-up.
The Great Shake-Up? I think I remember something about that in modern history classes. But there was something interesting going on outside at the time.
It all happened one sunny day about 30 years ago. The day Saul Nistelux was blown into a million tiny pieces. Ah, God bless him. His brother Paul Nistelux bravely filled his shoes, then unveiled his approachable army of Norm troopers. Things have never been the same since.
Do talk to me about Paul Nistelux.
Paul Nistelux is our leader, right?
Sheesh, kid. Things don't change in this city on a daily basis. He's been leading us for years.
So everyone likes him, right?
They seem to. No one complains. I just keep myself personal up here.
Tell me about your new life.
Why did you start a new life in this cradle?
I'll just say that I wasn't totally impressed with the departure of Saul Nistelux, so I've declared myself a free state.
Okay, why weren't you impressed, Di?
Why weren't you impressed?
Get out into the city and find out for yourself, boy. Open your eyes and dig some dirt. I might bump into you again soon. You seem the right type.
What's that supposed to mean? Okay, whatever. Right, bye.
Bye, Di, you crazy old guy.
Better to be crazy than lazy, boy. I'll say au revoir because I got a feeling I'll see you again soon. You have a spark I haven't seen for ages.
Di, were you just flirting with me? A spark I haven't seen for ages.